Hey guys, I'm back today with some more spreads in my New Kids on the Block concert mini album. I just showed you a close-up of a page that I did for the opening act, which was Paula Abdul, and now we're going to go ahead and create a spread in my album, and this spread is going to have some flip ups. I'm kind of showing you here how I'm gonna do that with the photos. We're gonna be working on one page that will be inside a page protector and one that will be open in my album. I'm gonna start with some die cutting. So I chose this pretty rainbow paper and these block alphabet dies from Catherine Pooler. I'm gonna cut NKOTB in the patterned paper, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut them again out of white cardstock. I think I did it 3 or maybe even 4 times. Glued them all together so I had nice chunky alphabets. So I have them all cut out in the rainbow, and now I'm going to go ahead and cut them out in the white cardstock and glue the layers all together. Once that is done, we're going to go ahead and work on the title page. So for this spread, the left side is going to be like almost like a title page, or it's just going to include a title, and then the right side is going to include 4 photos with the tip ups and tip outs. So for this title, I am starting by putting down the letter, the chunky letter I die cut, marking where that chunky letter is, and then I have a collection of Catherine Pooler inks, and I am taking an older alphabet stamp from my die and doing the rest of each of the band members' last names in a different color. Then I can go ahead and put my big chunky letter in where it belongs in the word, and then go down to the next letter, line it up again, and do the same thing. Big chunky letter, and then stamp around the chunky letter. And I'm going to be left with this fun kind of rainbow cool title piece for the left side of my page. I apologize profusely because at some point while I was creating this project, I must have either moved the camera or hit the camera and not recognized it. Because probably while I was heat embossing part of this, and I ended up knocking the camera funky, so the end of this video is a little out of, I'm a little out of camera range. You'll see that in a minute, but I left as much of it as I could in the video to hopefully be able to show you exactly what I did and how I did this. So there's the little title piece. I'm going to trim that down, and then I'm going to come back in. I'm going to take this stamp set from Brutus Monroe. This is the Theater Icons stamp set. I took these cute microphones, stamped 5 of them across the bottom of the page, and then heat embossed each of the microphones using opening night embossing powder, which has some gold sparkle in it and is so pretty. Then I took some aqua pigment in gilded and just kind of splattered across the bottom. Now here's the piece where I did all of that stamping. I'm going to trim that piece down. I'm going to grab some of the brand new Christopher Allen Signature blending brushes. Some multiple colors of Distress Oxide ink, and I'm just using the blending brush just to get the edge of the paper with these different colors. So I chose an orange, a yellow, a teal, and a pink. The pink is picked raspberry. The yellow is fossilized amber. Tumbled glass and carved pumpkin, I believe, is the orange. Yeah, it's the orange is carved pumpkin for sure. I think the teal one is the one I'm a little unsure of, but I'm pretty sure it's tumbled glass. Then I'm going to take some of these washi strips from Brutus Monroe. Most of what I am using today, I've pulled together a kit featuring the Retro Rewind collection from Brutus Monroe. Most of the items I used on this spread, well, are still available in the shop, so you will find in the description box links to all of the different elements and products I used, including this washi tape, which was so fun. I just wanted to add a little bit of fun kind of color to this panel, and I love how this turned out. It turned out so cool. So I'm just going to add this washi tape as a fun little embellishment. Then I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to the white panel that has the embossed microphones on it. And I'm actually going to go ahead and trim the colorful panel with the washi. I think I trimmed it down just a tiny little bit, and then I'm going to pop it up using some foam easy strips from Brutus Monroe. I love these easy strips. They are the perfect, like they just add a little bit of height, but not enough to make it hard to put it in the page protector, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pop up this piece onto the panel that has the microphones, and then when this is all finished, I was able to put it right into the page protector, no problem at all. So I'm just going to get this good and lined up, and that is going to be the left side of our page. For a little bit of sparkle and confetti, I am going to add these little die cup sequins. So these are from the Smile cutting die from Brutus Monroe, and this sequin or this die set pretty much cuts like little sequin shapes and these teeny tiny hearts that are so cute. So I just die cut them from some gold mirror cardstock that was left over, and now I have this lovely little tray full of lovely little confetti pieces that I can use to scatter across everything. I am going to use that Retro Rewind washi tape to put my interactive pieces together. So what I'm doing is each flip up or flip out is going to have 2 pictures and a piece of pattern paper. So I'm basically making sure that the 2 photos and the pattern paper are all the same size, so that the flip out and flip ups can be all the same size and fit together really well. This is where I lose some of the footage because for whatever reason I ended up with my camera not where it needed to be, but you can see here I'm just putting the photo down on the patterned paper, and this pattern paper is 2-sided, so I made sure to go ahead and choose patterns that I could use both sides of, so that one side could kind of map my photo a little bit, and then the other side would be part of that flip up. And then I'm just going to put these together using that same Retro Rewind washi tape. I'm going to choose another strip. You get 2 sheets in each pack of washi. In each washi sheet, like you buy a pack of washi sheets, you get 2 two 8.5 by 11 sheets. And I didn't even use one whole one, so that was pretty good. So you can kind of see here, I'm putting that in, and then I use my bone folder to kind of crease the washi sheet so that it creates a nice crease and it's not like it's not too stiff. So I kind of adding it to the inside and then adding it to the outside and lining them up, and then using that bone folder to crease the where I want it to flip, and that will make it easy for it to flip up or to flip out. Once that was all done, I just wanted some little stamped embellishments to add to my page. So I'm going to set this aside. And again, I'm so sorry that my camera got like bumped or skewed a little bit and it wasn't centered correctly. So you're getting like the top part of my desk and my glass board when what you really probably want is down in the bottom. I wanted a little bit of pattern paper to go between the two photos. So I chose this stripe pattern paper, cut it, and then cut a little like a ribbon edge on it. And then I had just on my desk some white paper that I had used to soak up some aqua pigment and gilded, and it created kind of like this fun little watercolor pattern of the gold. So I took that cardstock and trimmed it down. So I have this nice kind of layered piece to go between the two photos. And now I am going to stamp some icons from that theater icon stamp set onto some white cardstock, and I'm just going to stamp it in black. I stamped it a couple times so that I would have nice crisp stamping, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp these icons twice, so I have 2 of each of my chosen stamps, and then I'm just going to die cut them with the coordinating dies. Leave these embellishments black and white because I have so much color on the 2 pages, and I felt like just nice black embellishments, black and white embellishments would add contrast and interest without adding too much color to my spread. I chose things like film strips, music notes, little tickets, things like that for my embellishments. And now I can just kind of stick and plunk and put all of these pieces together. I also decided to add a little bit of a pink edge to that second panel that's going to go across the middle of my page, and I use that same rainbow paper. There is rainbows for days on this particular spread today, which was perfect because there was rainbows for days at the concert, so it's all good. So here is that bottom piece. This is the piece that's going to tip out, and then this is the one that's going to tip up, and I'm pretty sure I show you. I just want to get it nice and straight. So I am not going to film videos for every spread in this album. I showed you at the beginning, I kind of caught you up. I had done a single-sided page for the opening act at the show, which was Paula Abdul, and I had some a nice picture of her, and then I had some actual journaling that I wanted to say about seeing her, so I put that in there. But I will only be doing, I'm only going to do some of the pages for this mini album, and then I'll kind of just flip through the ones I do on my own and don't film. But I will below go ahead and link up all the elements of the little kit that I pulled together that I'll be using, and they're all from Brutus Monroe because they actually have 2 different lines that are perfect for documenting concerts. I think one is called the No Day But Today release, and the other one is the Retro Rewind release, both of which are just perfect for a fun retro concert like this. And yeah, it was really, really fun. So I'm just going to add, now that I have the black and white pieces in, I'm coming in with some more of those gorgeous mirrored gold elements, and I'm going to add those to those open projects, or those open areas. And I'm losing my voice apparently, so I'm gonna go now. I hope you are enjoying this little project. I am teaching one more time this coming weekend, and then I'm done with classes for the next little while, so you should have a lot of fun content and some more attention to my YouTube channel. And I will talk to you all again really soon. Here are all of the close-ups. I absolutely love how this project is turning out. I'm having so much fun with it, and I think it is going to be a gorgeous mini album when it's all finished. Talk to you again soon. Bye.